Everyone, September 13th today. It's actually my birthday. Today I'm 19, but please save all your birthday comments. I just actually don't really do that. I'm not really into the whole birthday scene, so yeah. Here's a closer look at the OEM fog light. I'm gonna hold my camera straight, but yeah, look how much better that looks. It's gonna look so much better once I get the other one in. It's pretty cold, as you can tell. This is going to be like the first day of the year I'm going to have to bring out the ice scraper, being that on my birthday too. Oh well. Let's do a cold start here. Awesome. And I do have working heat, which is awesome, because that was the first thing I fixed on this car, was the thermostat. So we'll let that heat up. Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna do some nice stuff today. Yeah, I don't really celebrate my birthday. If you're wondering what I do instead, I just do whatever I want to do. I don't really like my friends and family making a big deal out of it, but I'll probably go watch a movie with my family and do some stuff that I want to do, like drive my car and maybe go drifting, something like that. I don't know.
You're welcome.
Yo, Horizon 3 demo just launched. Can't wait to pick this game up. So now we are going to head over to Ben's house. He's the guy with the E36 whose motor we're swapping. I'm about to go remove these lug nuts at his place and replace them with these black ones. And the reason I'm doing that is for two reasons. One, these chrome ones I'm trading to Bray for the door panels that I got off of him that are installed now. So I'm giving him these. I don't mind so much because I think the chrome and white looks a little worse than it would be the black car with white wheels with black lug bolts. I think that would look a lot better if it were like that. It would kind of look like they weren't there. Second reason is because the diameter of, I guess what would you call it, this part, which actually grips against the wheel and holds it in, is wider on this, and there are more threads. I'll show you when we get there. I'll compare the two sizes, but for drifting and for performance and for anything related to driving, these lug bolts will just generally be safer for anything. These ones are perfectly fine. I've slid the car like with these bolts and everything, and it's been totally fine, but I think these will both look good and they'll perform better. Plus, I don't have the tool that fits perfectly onto these. The 17mm fits just fine, the same as this one, but this one will be easier for like impact guns and stuff for people to get off. It's much easier than them having to put it on here and get stuck. So it's a less headaches, it'll look better, and it's safer. So all the more reason to do this little job. So we're gonna head over there now. Comparison for you. The chrome lug nuts versus the black lug nuts. Tell me guys what you think in the comments now. If you like the chrome better or the black better. I think they both look good, to be honest. But I'd much rather have leather door cards and black lugs than crap door cards and chrome lugs. So I like the trade. If you guys like this, let me know in the comments. So, I apologize for the wind today, but we got all of the lug nut bolts in, or yeah, lug bolts is the name of it. What'd you call that? So we're gonna head over to Bray's house on the low 318i. We're gonna drop these off for him, and I think for the remainder of my videos, this one should be the last one. For the rest of my videos, I'm going to record with a DSLR camera. I've got a couple professional cameras at my disposal, so I figure I'll try that out, see how it works. I don't have a gimbal or an arm or anything, but it should be better content for you guys. I am definitely in need of some new tires. Like, damn. These are so bald. Surprised we don't have wire showing yet, but I'm gonna try keeping the burnouts to a minimum with this because it's just too fun. The project is gonna be resumed shortly. We got the headers off of this engine. The M44 gonna be powering this beast. So, man, he's got much better muffler fitment than I do. Oh well. So, slap a tranny on here, get it all ready to go. Still waiting on an engine jack. So, the project's kind of taking a pause right now, but hopefully within the next couple weeks we'll have it up and running. Thank you, Diesel. Okay guys, so just checking out a couple things on the E36. This is just the mass airflow sensor and intake. Right here is our center section, our little rubber flex tube, which goes to our throttle body. And it's got two rubber connections on the bottom. Now, the one that's connected, which is right here, loops under the intake manifold, right to here, the valve cover. That one's fine. But when I was doing this with the manual swap, I noticed this other second piece, which connects to the other end, try to keep this in focus, has a big split in it on two spots. If you can see that, yeah. So that would be the source of my little vacuum leak. Now, before it was just ghetto rigged with a zip tie, I'm going to do something similar, but I'm going to take some of this tape, try to seal it as best as I can, and then put a zip tie or two around it. That way it won't be as loud and the vacuum leak won't be as violent as it is now. And then later on I will get some of this. This is just 1-inch diameter rubber tubing. It goes back under the intake manifold to some little area under there, but when I replace that, I'll just spend the day, take the manifold off, and then do that. Funny thing about E36 hoods, some of them have this little latch that goes up, and then this will fold down inwards, and then you have a full, I think that's about 90 degrees worth of working area. So if you were a mechanic, he's a little sick of hunching over and getting his head hit when he's over here, then just do that. That works. We're back home. All the lug bolts are perfect. So we are going to do a little bit of work on this, get it done, and I don't know what I'm going to record after that, but yeah, we'll see. So, thank you for watching. If this is the last clip you're watching, like I said, next video I'm going to be working with a DSLR instead of, as you see in the shade, this crappy, well, it's not crappy, it's just an LG G3. It's just a phone camera, that's all. So it's shaky and its mic is bad because it pops and doesn't sound great, but anyhow, more good content to come with this car. The next time you see it, we'll be doing probably just some more minor modifications. I will either be getting new tires. I want 225s, these are 205s, and I want a lower profile. This is like a 50 profile. I want like a 35 or a 40, so it sits a little lower and I have a better fitment. And or before tires, I'm going to be making a big custom diffuser here, which I talked about in, I think it was the last episode. But anyways, yeah, massive aggressive splitter. I'm going to make it all custom out of sheet metal or steel, but not thin crap, like it's actually going to work. And then maybe some side splitters and then a front big splitter. It'll go kind of out like this and then all the way around the front. And then I'm going to have some rods, some splitter rods, come up and connect to probably here. And maybe make some custom canards, but I'm not really wanting to deal with that. But yeah, we're going to do a lot of custom arrow modifications, stuff like that. So thank you for watching. More to come.